Welcome to the space for transformational leaders to unleash their magic, see better client results, work lighter, and live source. Hi, this is Darla, and I want to share a tool or a little mindset tip that had me totally change the way I was relating to my revenue and my expenses in my business. I remember when I first started my business, I really didn't know what I was doing at all. And I found myself saying yes to a coaching program that helped me to learn how to actually have sales conversations and enroll people in my coaching programs. And it changed the trajectory of my life and my work. And I remember signing up for this program and thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay for this? But also knowing intuitively that I couldn't not do it. Like it just felt like a call. So I invested in the program and I got results. I did not get, 0 to 100 results like I had thought, but I got results and I knew I was going to continue to get results from that investment. That said, one of the things I learned as I grew to that next level was that there were so many more things I didn't know, and there were so many things hidden from my view about how I was showing up in my business that I wanted more of that. And so I invested in another program. Maybe you've been there. And this program helped me to learn to speak and get on stage. And again, it continued to help me see what I wasn't seeing about who I was being and to transform my energy. And so I continued to grow little by little, little by little. But here's what really changed the way that I was thinking about my business and my revenue and my expenses. So with each of these programs I mentioned, I thought, I'm going to pay this money. It's going to fix me. It's going to save me from myself. And then I'm never going to have to spend any money again and life will be good. If we were live, I'd say raise your hand if you've ever experienced this. I'm going to invest in this thing. It's going to be the answer. It's going to totally align me and fix me and give me all the skills, and forever I will be set. And I invested in this way for a little while, thinking this is going to be the thing that once I do this, I'm never going to have to spend money on myself again. And then I remember one day when a program was speaking to me and I felt really intuitively pulled that it was going to help me be seen, help me know how to get the word out about my work. And I wanted to do it. But at this point I was thinking, okay, that's what you said last time, and that's what you said the time before that, and can you really afford this? And then I stopped and I thought, what if I were the type of person who always invested in something? So at the very beginning, it was totally foreign to me. I thought, it's a coaching business. I'm not going to need anything, right? My expenses will be almost zero. And so I invested $15,000 and then I invested $20,000 and I started to think, that's not good, right? And then that moment I said, what if I am the type of person who always has several $1,000s in my budget to invest in my own growth? And it's like a switch flipped. Right? And I started to include this investing in my business as a baseline in my budget and how I did work, investing in my business and investing in myself. And when I did that, everything changed. I never again had to stop or wonder or worry or think about whether I wanted to do the thing that I wanted to do, because now as soon as I put it as a line item in my budget, my revenue went up by that amount or more and stayed consistently in that place. So, quick tip, quick tool for how to increase your revenue and how to think about your money differently is to ask yourself, what do I actually desire to invest in consistently? If I could totally have whatever I wanted, and then build that actually into your money goals. This is Darla Ledoux. I'd love to hear your experience with this. What's resonating? What's worked for you? Or where have you run into issues with deciding what to invest in the past? I'd love to hear. Have an amazing day.